Ooh, that was a close one. You almost got me.
You better watch out. My ship is turning back around, and this time I won't miss.
You guys are really good at video games. Way better than I am.
What can I say? It's all in the reflexes.
You guys seem to have a lot in common, actually. So it's a good thing you were able to spend the night while you and your family are in town for a few days, Gobi. This way, you were able to meet Zeke and get to know each other. My two best buds, finally meeting.
Well, anyone who is friends with you has to have a lot in common.
And good reflexes.
Hey!
He's right, Chester.
Yeah, okay, fine. I admit, being friends with me probably has its tough moments.
Don't get us wrong, Chester. Being your friend is great, and we love your family. There are just times when things happen that...
Scare the daylight out of us?
Yeah, what Zeke said.
Listen, I know I've had my fair share of crazy moments, but they don't happen all the time.
Oh yeah? Remember when you cut a hole in the roof of the garage so you could build a life-size working rocket to the sun?
Remember? I wish I could forget. Grandpa Eugene grounded me for 3 whole months after that.
Or when you tried to make the wild turkey trap at summer camp, that would have definitely imploded our cabin.
Well...
Or when you made that machine that you were convinced was going to make a rainstorm and instead made it rain actual cats and dogs?
What about the time you tried to make your own self-exerciser and ended up shaking yourself over and over again?
That's a good one, but it's not as good as the time he teleported to Nepal and accidentally brought back a real live Yeti. There was also the time he broke Robbie's shrink ray and shrunk down to the size of an atom.
No way, that's nuts. Did he tell you about the time?
Ahem! I get the picture. Now, I know I may have instigated some crazy situations around here,
To say the least.
but I think I can make it up to you. Me and Robbie have been working on something pretty cool in the garage, and I think you guys will want to see it.
It's not going to explode or send us to the future, is it?
Hardy har har, no. I know you guys like video games, so Robbie and I have been working on our very own virtual reality headset.
Say what? What are we sitting around here for? Let's get going.
Here we are, fellas.
Chester, this is amazing. I can't wait to try it out.
Yeah, you've definitely gone above and beyond, Chester.
Well, without further ado, just put on the headset and get ready to have your minds blown. Welcome, my bestest buds, to the Chester and Robbie Virtual Reality Zone.
That's a terrible name.
Would you just enjoy the VR headset? As I was saying, welcome to the Virtual Reality Zone. From here, we can set up any scenario and live it out as if it was really happening. We can go anywhere and see anything. But of course, I already have something in mind.
Uh-oh, what?
Dinosaurs!
I should have known.
You don't like dinosaurs, Zeke?
It's not that I don't like them. They just aren't something I know much about.
Don't worry, I'll teach you. This is gonna be amazing. Let's start out generating a T-Rex. What option do I press, Chester?
Excuse me. Why would you assume we were going to generate a T-Rex?
Because the T-Rex is obviously the most awesome dinosaur. Tyrannosaurus Rex literally means tyrant lizard. T-Rex is the king of dinosaurs.
You don't actually think that means anything, do you? Please. The T-Rex was discovered in 1902. The Spinosaurus was discovered in 1912. If they would have found the Spinosaurus first, it would have been named the king.
Guys?
It's not just the name that proves that the T-Rex is king.
Guys.
Oh yeah? Like what?
The T-Rex has a bite force 3 times that of a great white shark. That means it had the strongest bite force of any land animal that has ever lived.
Well, the Spinosaurus was the largest carnivorous dinosaur that ever lived. It measured almost 60 feet long, around the size of a semi-truck.
The T-Rex had a terrifying mouthful of sharp teeth, about 8 inches long, though the largest T-Rex tooth they found was a whopping 12 inches, double the size of the largest Spinosaurus tooth.
The Spinosaurus was likely the only true aquatic swimming dinosaur, so it dominated on both the land and the water.
The T-Rex could probably sprint somewhere over 20 miles per hour. That is terrifying speed for something so large.
Oh yeah? Well,
Guys, as you both know, I do not know a lot about dinosaurs, but I do have both of you beat when it comes to kings. I know who the king of kings is.
oh, you have a different dinosaur who would be king. The Giganotosaurus, perhaps.
No way! I bet Zeke's thinking outside the box. You're throwing in a plant eater, aren't you? I bet you're thinking about the Dreadnoughtus, the 65-ton long-necked behemoth.
Guys, you aren't listening. I'm not talking about dinosaurs. I hate to be this way, but dinosaurs don't really matter in the grand scheme of things. I'm talking about something that's actually serious. The King of Kings. Let me explain. Whenever I say King of Kings, I'm talking about King Jesus. This term, King of Kings, means Jesus has absolute rule over all creation, everything. Other earthly kings are all conquered or died, but Jesus will rule as King forever and ever. He is the King of Kings. We see this a lot in the book of Revelation. In chapter 5 of Revelation, Jesus is the only one worthy to open the scroll containing God's judgment. In chapter 11, voices from heaven proclaim that the kingdom of the earth is now the kingdom of Jesus Christ. Jesus being the King of Kings means that there is no higher authority over him. Ephesians 1:21 says that Jesus is far above all rule and authority and power and dominion, and above every name that is named, not only in this age but also in the one to come. So you see guys, it's fun to talk about cool things like dinosaurs and try to figure out who is the best dinosaur and all that. If you guys want to get serious about something, make sure it's something that's actually important, like who Jesus is.
I guess we did get a little carried away with the whole King of the Dinosaurs thing.
Yeah, if we're going to take anything that seriously, it better be about God. Thanks for pulling us back in the right direction.
Hey, it happens to everyone, even when you are not in a super cool, state-of-the-art, brand spanking new virtual reality zone.
Yeah, that's true. And you know what? I'm really glad I got to spend the night so I could meet you. You're a pretty cool guy.
Hey, Chester, you okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I was just wondering what that button labeled Robbie Special is. I don't remember programming that into the headset.
Well, let's push it and find out.
Why don't they just take their headsets off? Oh, boys.